Hello and thank you for watching this short video. Have you heard stories like that of John, who was expatriated in Thailand 2 years ago by a multinational company and came with the best of intentions? Yet he had a horrendous first year at work here, and at the end of it half of his Thai subordinates had resigned and the performance of his department had gone down and down and down. And still John was working so hard with those management skills that had helped him succeed so far. By the way, do you know how long it takes on average expatriates to become fully effective in the Thai workplace? 13 months. Why so long? Because it's not easy to understand what matters most at work for Thais, what motivates them, and what skills to develop to be fully effective here. So, to help expatriates adjust more quickly, the Chambers of Commerce of Belgium, France, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, and my own company, Want to Win Executive Coaching, have surveyed 120 companies and we found some inconvenient truths. For example, foreigners and Thais do not perform well on important skills in each other's opinion. Foreigners and Thais do not have the same leadership models and values. Foreigners and Thais do not have the same preferred communication style. To gather more insight and more advice, we also interviewed 28 inspiring and successful business leaders in Bangkok. And here are two short excerpts from the interviews of Jorge Pinoteo, the general manager from Med Johnson Nutrition Thailand, and Kun Patara Yongvanich, the managing director of SAP Thailand and the Philippines.
Sometimes, as foreigners, we don't pay attention to personal relationships. It is very important in places like Thailand to truly, genuinely invest in personal relationships. Thai people will know if it's genuine. So it really has to come from the heart. It does make a big difference. So we cannot be purely focused on results.
To manage effectively in a Thai business environment, you have to understand that most of your team members have a very strong concept of family, which means that you really have to emphasize the relationships, getting to know each of your team members on a one-to-one basis. Investment in the relationship, investment in how they're doing, how their family is doing, what pets they have, what are their hobbies. These are the things that will help you bridge the cultural gap from being a foreign manager to working very effectively in a Thai company.
The best of interviews are in this DVD together with a lot of practical advice and a lot of insight. We have also collected 888 tips, that's a lucky number, from Thai and foreign executives for expatriates. We invite you to go to wanttowin.net website and download those tips. We have also put together a checklist for self-assessment of foreigners with 10 simple questions. For example, can you explain clearly Samruam, Bunkun, Krengchai or Namchai? Or how much time do you invest in one-on-one meetings with your Thai subordinates focusing on skills development? We invite you again to go to wanttowin.net website, download your checklist, do the test, take the advice and move forward. So many expatriates have told us the DVD is the most practical tool they've had so far to make their time at work in Thailand a successful and rewarding and enjoyable experience that we invite you to get it too. And for that, you just need to call the Chambers of Commerce. We thank you very much for your attention. We wish you a great time at work in Thailand, and we are all here ready to help you anytime.